It's important to say the character of our members just never ceases to amaze me. So here's an organization where people make their living helping victims of truck crashes, and we have time after time asked, should we support certain safety initiatives at the expense of membership dollars? These safety initiatives, making the road safer, actually takes away cases from us, from our membership. And every time, without hesitation, our members would say, absolutely, we want to have automatic emergency brakes. We want to have speed limiters. We want to spend money to help those safety initiatives in Washington or in the various states, which just is one more, it's just evidence of how much the ATA members really care about what we do.
Well, one of the things that we advance a lot also through the Academy is we promote the idea that lawyers should make their individual cases about something more important than the case. And when I say that, I'm not diminishing the importance of the case at all. It's of paramount importance. But beyond that, the reality of the world is that there's only so much we can do about crashes that happened already and victims of those crashes. And we want to take care of them. But what we also want, and what we find that our clients want and our membership is dedicated to, are to look at the cases and think, how can we use this to advance safety so that we have fewer of these crashes in the future? And so an example of that is our member lawyers will look for opportunities within, at our request. They'll look for opportunities to advance the safety ball, like for instance, to have a company as part of a resolution of a case agree to a new safety initiative, the inclusion of new safety technology, the inclusion of new training initiatives.
ATA has definitely made a difference. When I look at verdicts around the country, settlements, and agreements for truck companies to make things safer, or trucking manufacturers to add safety features, we can track many of those directly to the work of ATA members, and I know that there's many more than are immediately apparent that has just changed the landscape. So our members all understand how to do a Freedom of Information Act and look at the systems a truck company has in place or doesn't have in place and do what's called a root cause analysis. Why did this really happen? Not just what happened on the road that day, someone rear-ended somebody, but why didn't this company keep their drivers from being on their cell phones? Why didn't they use the latest technology to keep the rear-end collision from happening? And on and on and on. And those were things that were not a given when this organization started, and really has been just a regular part of the litigation landscape. And we know that that's the way the world works, that the litigation can make a difference. So what we do in litigation, what we do with direct safety advocacy, really has made the road safer and has helped our members help their clients.
Things along those lines, with the hope that the implementation of those will positively affect highway safety. And I know absolutely without doubt, no question in my mind, that there are people who make it home every day and they don't even know that who they have to thank for it are people within our organization whose work made something safer and made it possible for them to get home. And that feels good.
Yeah, there's no question. And there's many stories we can share of how our members have included in settlement releases. You know, we're not going to settle this case unless your trucking fleet agrees to install automatic emergency brakes, or until your fleet installs side underride protection. So I think you're right. There are many people who are driving home every day who might not be driving home, but for ATA members' actions.
One of our focuses, to begin with, let's to whatever degree we have the ability to do it, you, Michael, and me, Joe, and the people we can pull together, can we really leave this place safer? And we knew we could, but the way we had to do it is by, instead of hoarding pretty doggone valuable information that we could have hoarded. Instead of doing that, the way it had to be done was to require of ourselves and anybody else who wanted to really be in the organization to share it, and share it fully and completely, not in a half-you-know-what way, but make it real. I think that we have made a difference, and that's what I'm proud of.